One by one, the suspects busted for a scheme to bring in drugs to the Department of Corrections appeared before Judge Ben Cizon for their magistrate's hearing.
You are innocent until proven guilty.
Court documents laying it all out. Two inmates who were in the special housing unit were busted with cell phones. Bruno Simmons and Sean Paul Johnson were allegedly in constant communication with several people on the outside and inside prison walls, specifically DOC officers. Phone records showed conversations or text messages with DOC officers Frankie Rosalind, Jeff Limo, Furman Maritita, Edward Crisostomo, Jerry Hokog, DPW employee Ron Meno, and civilian Roxanne Hokog. The officers were allegedly receiving payments, in some instances up to $2 grand, to smuggle in contraband such as cell phones, tobacco, and illegal substances in the prison for DOC inmates. The text messages referenced in the case took place between May and the end of July. The inmates had so much access that they were even given the heads up when shakedowns were going to occur. As for who owned the cell phones, court documents only noted that one of them was registered to Meno, who would work with inmate Simmons to bring in drugs and then work with Limo to move him and inmate Johnson from post to post in exchange for cash. The suspects who appeared in court today were released on house arrest and $10,000 personal recognizance bond. They were also ordered to return to court on September 14th. We should note that Officer Crisostomo was also charged in federal court for possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. On Thursday, ATF officers found inside a DOC transport van assigned to Crisostomo a firearm that is not allowed on Guam. And get this same illegal firearm was assigned as his duty service weapon. Additionally, Crisostomo admitted he was a drug user since early 2011, and since returning back to work in March of this year, he'd been smoking the drug ice on a weekly basis, and even before reporting for work this past Thursday. Court documents state Crisostomo had been with DOC for a total of 9 years with a break-in service of 3. He was re-employed 5 months ago.